It's that time again. Oh, there's a fluff on my foot. But it's that time again. I just did a new polish. So I'm just showing it off. And that last toenail is red. Since we did a sunset theme. Pardon the cord being in the way. But in this light, it actually works pretty well. I mean, that definitely does feel like sunset. I mean, what do you think of this with the Bluetooth sound quality? Since I had gotten these headphones. Open ear bone conductor. I mean, the sound quality isn't bad for bone conduction, and I've never had bone conduction before. Hopefully this will save, since I had a lot of business to take care of while VTOing, if you will. Well, yeah, it kind of looks nice here with the sunset. The sun's almost completely set. And I think this is a slightly better angle. I mean, still shows everything. Everything that needs to be seen. Yeah, that's supposed to be mango yellow on the first toe. Of course, and gold, that's what that metallic is. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it. Getting used to having it there, like I was getting used to the white. It definitely looked great when it first was done. But since it was regular, it just started to crack, and it was getting ready to chip, and the nails had grown a little bit too long. And now we're fresh. This can go with a lot. Well, I guess that's all for now, unless, that's not a bad angle. It focuses more on the toes themselves, as far as the color. But still, I'm just excited about how it came out. See you in a bit. I did not have the spoons yesterday. So, the tone of this episode is probably gonna be extremely jarring. Playful, innocent, and maybe a little flirty to maybe dark, somber. Unfortunately, my mother had passed away suddenly at just 67. That's too soon. Way too soon. And I have some photos that I took on Mother's Day. The actual Mother's Day itself, because we met up the day after Mother's Day, which I definitely made sure to document. I've been making a point to document a lot of memories, and thank God. I do have some footage that my mother might have been talking in the background or something like that. Or somewhere, maybe in my camera, my some SD cards, my laptop for sure, and I bet we recover that while we're clearing out all these items. But if I sound a bit different, my allergies are acting up because there's a lot of dust here in Emporia, and probably quite a high allergy index. So I've been doing a whole lot of clearing up and have already packed a lot of bags. And we're gonna have a service in honor of my mother with her photos, because we want to remember her at her best, of course. And this is potentially vulnerable, sensitive info to some people, so do watch with care, and I don't know how my body's going to take it. But we're doing this because we want to remember her. She touched more lives than she thought she did. In fact, as I've said to some closest to me, I was gonna have her walk me down the aisle in some form or fashion in at least the majority of, if not all of, the weddings that I will be having. And those marriages have felt like they're coming closer and closer. So I've been preparing for that. And it may take me several days to finish this and upload this. But yeah, I just thought I would let you guys know what's going on. Nobody saw it coming. And I know for a fact that my mother wasn't ready to pass yet. So she could end up looking for someone to channel through as a result. Something we're all capable of doing. But that's a conversation for another time and is pretty controversial. So we should save that for another vlog, if I have any kind of channeling going on. I believe her phones have some, like, phone greeting or something like that recorded of her. But I wonder who will continue her legacy. Yeah, I guess that's all for now. If I have the spoons for more later on, I'll be back. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow, or the next day, or the next day. Hey, sweetie. I'm gonna want to do that mani when I get back. Probably tomorrow, because I don't know if I'll have the spoons this evening. But here's Davy, one of the neighborhood kitties, who adopted me as his other big cat. Or at least other big cat. I'm also fairly close to the main big cat. We'll call her Anna. Unless she gives us permission to identify her as her real name, she gives me a model release form, or she chooses to introduce herself on camera. But here's Davy. He's just a big baby. Thought I'd share this moment. Oh, what is that noise, Davy? What's that noise, beautiful kitty? You're just a beauty. It's okay, Davy. Come here. That's okay. Did that noise bother you? Aww. You're just a beautiful kitty, aren't you? You've grown so much into a beautiful, handsome man. You beautiful kitty. Yes, you are. Oh. Oh, you beautiful. Hello, pretty boy. Oh, aren't you adorable? Yes, you are. Oh, sitting like a loaf. Oh, you definitely remember me, don't you? You clearly remember me, baby. He's a big baby. Oh, he's so adorable. Still just as adorable as when I met you those years ago. Even more beautiful. You've always been beautiful. Ah, yes, you have. You're just a big baby. You probably knew something wasn't right. Had I known this was gonna happen, I would have recorded the more important conversations between my mother and I. So I would have had something on audio. All they'll be able to have in writing is what I tell them that she's told me. And there are certain things she's wanted done in the event that she passed away. So that's what we must do, without getting into too much sensitive details. All as I share these moments with sweet Davy and possibly sister, mama, and baby too. The other tabby gang. Beautiful tabbies. Oh, beautiful. He looks just like Buddy, minus the white marks on his paw, chin, chest, belly. Total tabby. Beautiful tabby. Oh, beautiful markings. Such beautiful markings. Oh my goodness. You're just a big baby. Oh, you're a big baby. Meow. Meow. Oops. Okay, was that too ticklish? Sorry. Or were you just trying to play with me? What were you doing there, baby? What was Davy doing? Hmm? What was the big baby doing? Hmm? What was Davy doing? You're so lovable and pretty. Gorgeous. So
Sorry about your loss.
thank you.
Okay?
Fulfill my I had the spoons to put on some makeup today, just some shadow, mascara, liner, and some brows. You know, the shadow stick sure saves you a bit of time, and if you put a translucent powder over this neutral brown, you get a pretty decent mid-tone nude brown. That's just the right amount of neutral tone. Not too warm, not too cold, just right. But I'm pretty much at the, now what? Because my mother and I would celebrate Christmas together. And we'd also celebrate,
Thanksgiving together. And now that she's suddenly passed, I don't know what I'm gonna do at this point. And I also promised my great friend that I would have my driver's license and car by the time we would reach this year's upcoming holiday season. And now, we're damn near halfway there. We're getting close to the 4th of July, for God's sake. So there's a lot going on. Quite a lot. So much to do, and seemingly so little time. And so many affairs to put in order in case, God forbid, anything ever happened to me. Yeah, I guess that's all for now before I jump into the shower. And I guess I'll be back afterwards.